today's video, we're going to talk about forgiveness for the self, and then we will go into a forgiveness exercise that we will do together. Hi, my name is Shasta May. In sitting with the energy of forgiveness and really understanding that in order to free yourself, in order to have true liberation, it is important to know how to forgive yourself, to have a grounded and clear pathway to that energy within self first, so that you may also have that energy for others. And that's not to say that you can't forgive another or others outside of yourself unless you have a grounded self practice, though if you are looking to deepen your practice of forgiveness, to facilitate the practice of forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness in your life or with anyone else or any other people relationally, it will become ever more important that you deepen this practice within. So this is if you are looking to begin a forgiveness practice, and if you have already been in the energy of forgiveness, if you have practiced this but you are looking to deepen it. And so as we sit with this energy of forgiveness within the self, it is important that you learn how to create space for this within, that you understand what this feels like in your body, and you create space in your body to feel that, to embody it, to love that feeling, to be attracted to that feeling, and to know this feeling. This feeling and energy is something that lives within all of us, and we have the capability to be able to do actively. We can practice this. And so my hope is that by showing you a way, it can inspire your unique path toward forgiveness that you can easily and effortlessly master for you and then for others. And you might even consider this a practice in forgiveness of all former past selves. And that is speaking about past selves in this life. If you are doing past life work and you'd like to focus on a past self that you want to practice forgiveness for, that is welcome as well. And I encourage you to pick one part of your life in this lifetime of self that you would like to forgive yourself for. You might consider something in the recent past or something way back that maybe you might still be holding on to, or that still comes up for you in different situations, and really hold the picture of who you were in that time and bring that into the now so that we might work with that in our forgiveness practice. And in moving forward with this practice, I want to just go ahead and say, as with other practices, if you've been following along on my channel, you'll see I offer really just to be in a place of comfort for yourself, whatever works for you. I choose to sit up because I'm recording these videos. Often when I am alone and going deep into practice, I will also lay down a lot because it is most comfortable for my body. And I usually place things on top of me to keep myself warm and feeling comfortable to go deeper. You don't have to do any of those things, but I'm just letting you know that there are options and you don't have to copy me exactly. I am here as a guide, and any practices I present, I hope that you will take them and feel inspired to utilize them as a guide and make adjustments for your own unique, beautiful self, because I believe that is most important, is that you have something that really works for you. Now, I also just want to make a note about the energy of forgiveness. If at any point through this practice you feel blocked or like you cannot continue, that's okay. You can just pause and come back to the video later. And also, as we move through the practice and after the practice, this isn't really meant to be a magic pill where you're instantly just gonna forgive yourself and all will be well on the other side. If that happens, amazing. please share with us in the comments below. I would love to know how that went and how your life turned out afterward. That would be so great. And I am presenting this as a practice because the human experience is so varied and vast. The healing experience is so varied and vast. And things you may have felt you healed from in the past may be something that might come up in this now or another now in the future. And having a practice that you can lean on specifically for forgiveness can continuously help you to not only embody the energy, learn the energy, but have a tool that you can easily and effortlessly turn to when life happens. Because life just be life and sometimes. So I hope that you will see this as a tool for your own growth and expansion in your life, as something that you can cater to you specifically, and as something really that just helps free you to be a little bit more you and to foster a little more compassion where you can. Okay, so we're gonna jump right in or settle right in. Find a comfortable position for yourself to sit, stand, lie down in, and remove all distractions as best you can, and allow yourself to relax. You may even consider closing your eyes if that feels good for you. And allowing your body to settle into the position that you have chosen. Checking in to see if there's anything else that you might add, take away, or shift so that you can be a little more comfortable, so that you can relax a little more. And as you come into stillness here, allow yourself to just take a nice, easy inhale all the way in, holding gently at the top. And exhale as it feels good to do so. Allow your breath to just come to a normal rate and just begin to observe either your breath going in and out of your nose and or mouth, or the gentle rise of your chest or belly and fall as your air moves in and out of your system. As you sit here observing your breath and allowing your body to continue to relax even deeper, begin to bring the energy of forgiveness into the forefront of your mind. As this energy comes into you now, I'd like you to check in with your body to see if there's any tension or anything on the inside or on the surface that lights up when you're thinking of or feeling into forgiveness. Just noticing, sensing, where does forgiveness live within you, on the surface of you? And have you ever thought to give it a home? In this gentle practice, we will give forgiveness a home in the heart, though you are welcome to make space for it in any other place that you feel called. As you relax even deeper into the position you are in, feeling forgiveness in all the places that it currently resides within you, I'd like you to imagine a very beautiful, bright light in the center of your heart, and allow that light to represent forgiveness. Allow forgiveness to brighten within all the chambers of your heart. Imagine what color forgiveness is. As you visualize this more vividly in your imagination, I'd like you to imagine now that forgiveness is pouring out of your heart into every artery in your entire system, and returning back to your heart through the veins. Imagine the color of forgiveness, the brightness of forgiveness, moving through every part of your body. What does it feel like to have forgiveness moving through every part of your body? In this moment, you now have a free-flowing flow of forgiveness flowing through you. So much forgiving flow. And now, allow yourself to relax even deeper. Every part of you is so relaxed, completely relaxed into the energy of forgiveness. You are forgiving. As you allow this energy to settle into you now, begin to imagine that you are able to choose where forgiveness lives within your heart. Imagine creating a little space for it, as if your heart is your home. Clear as much space as you feel you need. And give it its own special energy, its own special boundaries within your heart. And let forgiveness know that it always has a place here. Forgiveness is welcoming. You are forgiving. Forgiveness is welcome. Go ahead and breathe into this now. Holding at the top and exhaling as it feels good to do so. As you continue imagining and finishing up with this lovely space you have made for forgiveness, feel free to add any other things that you feel you might need around it. And relax even further. As you are finishing up, imagine that you can observe from outside your heart where forgiveness resides now. Again, seeing that color of light, the brightness. And gently within your mind's eye, you might just consider giving yourself permission to let forgiveness out anytime you need. Wherever you need it for you. Forgive yourself. As we step back here, noticing where forgiveness lives within us, I want you to begin to imagine a past version of yourself and allow that image to come forward. Allow that person to be right in front of you now. Imagine what you looked like, what you were wearing, and as you stare into your own eyes of your past self now, I want you to check in and ask, how are you feeling? As you are right in front of your past self now, I want you to look at yourself right in the eyes, tapping into that beautiful light in your heart. And letting yourself know, I forgive you. And in this moment, allow that light in your heart of forgiveness to shine forward towards your past self. As it shines brighter outward towards your past self again, say, I forgive you. And begin to imagine that the light of forgiveness in your heart is shining and showering over your past self. Again saying, I forgive you. take notice as the energy of forgiveness falls over your past self now. And allow all former ideas of failure and mistakes, of messing anything up, to fall away. Allow your past self to begin to fade and move out of your eyesight as the energy of forgiveness in your heart begins to return. As your former self has disappeared, go ahead and take a nice deep breath all the way in, holding at the top again, gently, and release as you feel ready. As the energy of forgiveness has returned back into your body, I want you to just take note again of what's going on for you in this moment. Is there any tension in your body? Any areas that you feel need some attention? Take notice now. And as we move back into our body and we get ready to come out of this visualization, we will ground this energy into us now and to our connection to this planet to seal the energy of forgiveness within us and where we have created space within ourselves for it to live full-time. As you are ready, begin to imagine a thick, soft rope tied around your waist with the long end extending down toward the center of the earth, reaching layer by layer until it has reached the very core and wraps around just taut enough so that you feel connected, grounded, and sealed into this energy of forgiveness from a very grounded place. Go ahead and take another deep breath all the way in, holding as you'd like, and exhaling as you feel ready. And gently begin to bring your attention to some small movements, either in your feet or your hands. Or maybe you begin to move your mouth, your eyes. You can swallow. Gently start to come out, come back up into this now. Still with an observant eye, just checking on the body and seeing if there are anything else that you might need in this moment or in the next nows after. I highly recommend drinking a cup of water, maybe getting a bite to eat if you haven't eaten in a while. And you might even consider journaling or communing with yourself or spirit about your experience, about how you felt, and about how you might make it more unique to you. Feel free to come back to this video as many times as you need, especially if you are new to building a forgiveness practice. Creating a habit around this will be very helpful, and you might even consider going over this over the next 30 days if that feels good for you. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next video.